Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Dear sister and brothers, I do know that everybody and each one of you goes with a very hard situation usually in their life. But today we're going to talk about losing parents. And losing the parents is not an easy thing. Whether if the father lost his wife or the mother lost her husband. So we as a children, how shall we react upon that? The human is categorized. You can find some people, they react very aggressive to their parents or to the mother or to the father. And we could sometimes use bad words to them or worse them. We could tell them that I'm in more pain than you. You don't know how much I do suffer. I'm taking care of a lot of things. I have work, I have studies. I'm bearing a lot of things in my heart. But that, whatever we do and express our feelings, is that right to do that to our parents? Do we have the right to shout on them and show them our pain, and as if they don't go through any pain as well? Oh, dear my sister and brother, you need to know actually the parents go with greater pain than us because they're a parent. Usually they don't show that, especially the mother. And the father also, it depends if he is an angry person or if he's a quiet person. The more he bears if he is a quiet person. They will not talk to you in a way that they will hurt you. They will keep quiet and then they will go to the room and close on themselves and start crying. And the moment they look at you, sometimes if you come and visit them or visit one of them, the mother or the father will just look at you like, oh, what I did to her or to him, she or he treats me in such a way. After losing everything as a mother or as a father, they need respect. Keep that in your mind. The respect is really a big thing. Now, respect is not about giving a space of, it's not about money. It's not about small things in the house, like they leave the house. No, respect is in everything. Respect when they sit, respect when they talk, and respect them when they don't talk. We're not allowed to shout on them. These are the common mistakes which we do usually. We do increase on their pain, and we don't realize actually we are affecting them internally, and we just care about our feelings. Now, how to treat such kind of behavior? Usually, if we start feeling such a kind of a feeling, ask yourself, why do you feel it? Now, you will tell me it is a natural thing to feel hate, to feel pain, to feel like you want to dump your responsibility on your parents somehow. But is that right? It's not. It's not right at all. We need to learn how to be a disciplined person. We need to learn how to solve our issues internally before we dump it to another people. Because if we start doing that, that will end in our life in relationship, marriage, and children as well. So the way how we treat them is the same thing that we're going to reflect it to our beloved ones also inside the house, like the husband, or if it is the wife, we can push the wife back like, you don't have feelings, you don't know what am I going through. You're going to affect everybody in the family just because of that behavior and feeling you're the only one and lonely in the life. Now let us look at the things. why Allah Azza wa Jal created death. He created death again to remind us we're not going to stay here. We need to leave. And this is the dunya. It's only a place which we can gather the most as we can from the good deeds and leave. And one of the deeds which it is very important is mentioned most of the areas. It's about al-akhlaq, manners. Always try to balance the manners in your deen, in your life. It's not only the manners when you go to the mosque and sit. It's not only the manners when you get inside the class and sit. It's not only the manners when you sit in front of your boss and behave nicely and wear nice dress and be etiqueted, in front of everyone, or going to a very fancy area and show them how good manners that you do have. Actually, those manners has to be reflected inside the house. It comes there first. And whoever wants to learn any knowledge, even the mothers with the big scholars, they were pushing the children, if they know that the parents that the child is keen to have knowledge, she first take the child to learn how to act and what are the principles of manners. After that, they do send them to seek knowledge. So I believe most our issues is not about only internal issues and such kind of problems that we do face. I believe it is the principles of manners. If we learn those small principles and we learn how the Prophet Muhammad والسلام, he dealt with such kind of issues, because the Prophet والسلام, if you look at his history, his mom passed away when he was very young age. If you want to search about him more, you're going to find maybe probably 6 years. And then the one who took care of him, his uncle, then he passed away in the age of 8 years. Then he had to be passed over to another somebody else to take care of him. Sorry, he was his, if I said his uncle, I meant his grandfather. Then he has been passed over to his uncle. So these kind of things, you need to check the history of the Prophet Muhammad والسلام. You need to see he went through a lot in his life. He's not the only one. Look at the stories of the prophets also as well. Most of them, they went through a lot of things, but they never disrespected anybody, and they never throw their pain to no one.